As one of the most popular players in the NFL, Jamar Chase is well known as being one of the most dominant players on the field, breaking tackles left and right and scoring touchdowns with ease. But here are 6 things you didn't know about him. Number 1. His dad made him cheat in Pee Wee football. You see, when Jamar was growing up, his dad always pushed him to be the best possible athlete. So sometimes Jimmy Chase would have some tricks up his sleeve. During one of Jamar's Pee Wee games, his dad put baby oil all over him so he wouldn't get tackled.
And he rubbed me down with baby oil from my arms all the way to my pants.
Funny enough, Jamar balled out that game. I wonder why. Jamar showed at an early age he was seriously skilled and was offered a scholarship at a local private high school. Although baby oil helped him at the beginning, Jamar's been a baller since day one. But seriously, his dad was so hard on him that Jamar would sometimes get upset. But looking back, he knows that his dad was one of the main reasons he became so successful. Number 2. His first job was at a snow cone stand. As a kid, Jamar was trying to stack up that bread, but he didn't have many options. So he started working at a local snow cone stand to make some money. After sports, all the kids would group up at the stand and hang out. So he would make money selling them snow cones and candy. Jamar spent most of his money on shoes. With his first paycheck, he bought himself a pair of Allen Iverson Reeboks. You know young Jamar was looking fresh rocking his new Reeboks. Jamar is a certified sneakerhead though. Even when he was younger, he loved shoes. Except now he's got that NFL money to get some nice kicks. Number 3. Jamar wore number 7 at LSU. As the number 4 prospect from Louisiana, Jamar had the option to attend pretty much any school he wanted to, and he chose to be a Gator. Yeah, he originally committed to the University of Florida, but after talking with his parents, he decided to stay local and attend LSU. The best team in college football history almost never happened, but thankfully for Tiger fans, Jamar wanted to be close to his community. While at LSU, Jamar broke records. In 2019, he had 1,780 yards along with 20 touchdowns. Jamar played alongside Joe Burrow and Justin Jefferson. As a trio, they were dominant, winning every single game, including the national championship. They were so good that many people consider that 2019 LSU team to be one of the best college football teams of all time. As the best wide receiver, Jamar was awarded the Biletnikoff Award, which is given to the best college wide receiver. At LSU, there's a tradition of giving the best player the number 7 jersey. The likes of Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu, and Leonard Fournette have worn it. So if you're given the number, not only are you respected by all your teammates, but you're also a baller. Chase was the rightful heir of the jersey, but he ended up opting out of the 2020 season due to COVID and not wanting to get hurt. Number 4. Jamar reunited with Joe Burrow in Cincinnati and bought a house next door to him. In the 2021 draft, Jamar was taken by the Bengals and reunited with college quarterback Joe Burrow. Ever since their LSU days, they've been best friends. They're so close that Jamar actually buys most of Joe's outfits for him. So whenever you see Joe Burrow rocking a crazy fit, it's most likely Jamar that bought it for him. But when Jamar joined the Bengals, he needed to find a place to live, so where's better than right by his pal? The only problem was, there weren't any houses for sale near Joe, so Jamar took it upon himself and went door to door asking people if he could buy their houses. He basically went around and was like, "Hi, I'm Jamar Chase. I have lots of money and I want to buy your house." Eventually, he found someone that was okay with selling their house. So now Jamar and Joe are next door neighbors. What's crazy is, a lot of people never thought Jamar would be any good. Number 5. Jamar Chase was almost a bust. You might be thinking, that's not possible. Jamar's been a top 5 wide receiver since he joined the NFL. Well, that wasn't always the case. During the preseason as a rookie, Jamar had 5 drops in 2 straight games, ending the preseason with 12 total drops. That's really alarming coming from a guy selected in the top 5. Many people, especially Bengals fans, were kind of scared by the amount of drops he had. Unfortunately for Jamar, it didn't stop there. The first practice of the season, he dropped the very first pass thrown at him. It hit him right in the chest, but he couldn't hang on to it. The reason he gave for the drops was he wasn't used to the NFL ball. He said, "The ball is different because it's bigger. It doesn't have the white stripes on the side, so you can't see it as well." While Jamar does have a point, every other rookie goes through the same thing. Jamar took ownership of his drops and said, I've just got to be a pro and make the catch. Jamar couldn't control what others thought about him, but he could control his future. So, before and after every practice, he would catch passes, and yeah, it worked. Because in his rookie season, he set the record for most yards in a game, in a season, and in a postseason by a rookie. Number 6. In his first game back in Louisiana, he balled out and scored the game winner. Jamar Chase and the state of Louisiana have a lot of history. He grew up there with humble beginnings and then worked himself into being a top-ranked football player. He obviously had a great career at LSU, setting records, but Jamar is more than a football player in Louisiana. He's a role model and an icon, a symbol of what you can be if you work hard. Jamar is really connected to his community, so when he came back to New Orleans Superdome for the first time since winning the national championship, you know he had to put on a show. Jamar had a fantastic game, catching 7 passes for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. One of the touchdowns was a 60-yarder that sealed the win. Jamar not only dominated the same arena he won a natty in, but he also put on a show for his community in his own town. While many Saints fans were sad to see their team lose, on the inside, they were happy for the hometown kid who was living his dream.